hi. I am officially back. Hi. I hope that everyone's weekend is going well so far. I am dog sitting and the dogs are adorable. I love them a lot. I also did a fancy little retexture on my model. You got a job! Congratulations! One second, I need to do a little celebratory emote thing. Where are you? There we go. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you! Pardon me for 1 second, it's gonna be frozen for like just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Alright, now I have my fancy new model all loaded up. So the face... Oh. Now are we good? Yeah, we're good now. Yeah! And now I will be fighting with the ghost of King Arthur, kind of. So, basically what I did is I retextured my gloves, so now you can actually, like, see the shape of my hand more. And, I also... Here, let me make myself really small. I am teeny tiny now. Hello! Hi there. I think I can make myself stand on my desk too. Oh, what did I do? Desk. Come back. Hi. Hello, it's me. I'm small. Yeah, it's gone now. Hi. Ooh, wait, I think I can do a funky little dance too. I swear the actual stream will start soon. I'm just having a good time at the moment. Alright, time to return to normal scale. Boop. Alright, there we go. Business as usual. Alright, it is time. Yeah, it is time to switch over to actual game. Yeah, I do. Alright, let's see. Alright, I got SOULCALIBUR. Now I just need my green screen. I will get a stream deck at some point. That day is just not today. Oh no, I'm still tiny! Well, enjoy tiny little lope. Hopefully it unfreezes soon. Also, let's see. I should be loud enough currently. Hopefully. And also, hopefully, desktop audio is okay too. It should be alright. Yes. Alright. Time to get into the actual gameplay. Let's see. Alright. Game time. Alright, now we're good to go. So today, I think I'm just going to continue with Libra of Soul and the adventures of Jack and Timmy. Oh, thank you. I'll have to look at that after. Alright, the adventures of Jack and Timmy. Also, I forgot that I was in a maid outfit this whole time. Family. Family's important. I learned that from Vin Diesel. Dhaka, a city of trade and commerce, located a short distance upriver from the harbor. It wasn't that well known yet among travelers, but it was starting to carve a name for itself as a key point on the east-west trade routes. I wandered aimlessly through crowded streets where the hustle and bustle seemed to never cease. Visit the market, head to the trading house, or return to the docks. I think I'll visit the market. As I explored the busy market, I picked out a woman's clear voice through the clamor. High-spirited woman. Hey, you remember those rumors about demons in the village near here? I don't know why she sounds like Shaggy. There's a new game about a squirrel with a gun? That's amazing. The ones that started about a year ago, right? They frightened me something awful. I heard all the demons have been taken care of for good. Really? It's true. I bet we have the qualifiers to thank for that. Are you still obsessed with them? You need to get your priorities straight. Come on, Slowpoke. Hey, wait up, man! As they disappeared from view, I tried to recall where I'd heard about the qualifiers before. Then it hit me. They were the ones I fought by the astral fissure. Yeah. There you are. Been looking for you. Captain's got something you'll wanna hear. I followed Maxie's crew member back to the ship. You heard of Yang Guang? It's a port in Ming. First cat in future, then squirrel with gun. Ah. Recently, no one's been able to get in or out of the port there, I heard. The info came from a reliable source. They say the place is covered in a red mist, and it might have had something to do with an epidemic or something. Been a lot of trouble with crime there, too. Haoran said something strange was going down in Yangguang. Judging by what we found out, there's a good chance an astral fissures appeared there. Haoran. He was probably heading straight for a maelstrom. Maelstrom? Yes. Yes. The thought chilled me to the bone. We'll take you to Yangguang if you like. Quicker than going by land. I gratefully accepted Maxie's offer. Once preparations were complete, we were to meet at the ship. What if I don't want to go? What if this is where I want my life to be now? I can now explore different areas. Yeah, maybe attacked by enemies, their missions, blah, blah, blah. Maxie's task. A little job. Let's see, right now we only have 250 gold, so I don't think we can, buy better weapons yet. So let's do a little job. I found Maxie in town talking to a man of rather small stature. The man was making exaggerated gestures and appeared to be asking Maxie for something. I waited for the two to end their conversation before approaching Maxie. Oh, hey, Jack and Timmy. I asked him about the man who had just left Maxie. Who had just left? Ah, him. He sort of had a job for me. The old man's actually a pretty big deal, but you could never tell from the looks of him. He's always stuck his neck out for me, so I really want to help him out. It's just... Maxie appeared to be unsure of whether he should accept the man's request, as he had matters of his own that required attention. Seeing this, I offered my assistance. Really? That'd be great. Actually, with your help, I should be able to finish the job in no time. Alright, let's go. I do appreciate, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I am good, but thank you. Explore surrounding area. I could just ignore Maxie's job and go here. Alright, so we're gonna be fighting someone who's almost twice our level. Well, technically multiple someones, but the reward is 1080G. Therefore, it is worth it. Maybe I'll select a food. Well, that's not what I want. There we go. Yep. My food has been set. And it's time to party. Let me scooch my webcam over a little bit too. Hopefully my tracking will be a little bit better now. Ba, 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 Alright. Fight time. Along the way, I asked Maxie for details on the job. The suburbs of Dhaka had always had problems with crime, but recently there'd been a string of grisly murders. Unwilling to let it go on any longer, the town guard got together and tried to handle things, but apparently none of them had come back. The old man's tearing his hair out right now and worried that things will get worse now. Even though me and him know each other, I'm still kind of shocked he asked a pirate like me to take care of the bandits. I guess we'd better go. Suddenly, a strange scream ran out, stopping us dead in our tracks. A figure jumped out from among the trees. What would a strange scream entail? Would it be like, ah? Or like, ah? Oh, that guy. Prey must kill. That's what he sounds like now. Heh. Well, look what we have here. Oh, wait. These aren't your run-of-the-mill bandits. Yeah, you don't say. The people who'd appeared before us were clearly wrong. They had a strange presence about them. Malevolent, glowing red eyes and bestial snarls. So the bandits were actually malfested, huh? That explains why the guards haven't come back. We'd better be careful, Jack and Timmy. Timmy fears no god. Oh, my own little phone is making noise in the background. I was wondering what that talking sound was, and it was because I have the chat open on my phone. But I did not turn my volume down. Oh. Well.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Rematch.
Fight.
No, thank you. Ah! You can't hurt me, that's illegal. Yay! Yeah! Take that, that's the power of Timmy. Oh no, another one. Go for the ankles! No thank- ah! It's always the hula hoop.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Yeah, I know. I don't need the combat tip. I know my weapon sucks. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, I did. I lost. Ah. Let's see, if I... I'm gonna do the next chapter. And then use that money to get a better weapon. There you are, we're all already here. You look like you just got your ass kicked. Raise the anchor, we're leaving port. I thanked Maxie again for all his help. Don't worry about it, take a load off and enjoy the ride. Let's see. Oh. I gazed out at the beauty of the Pacific Ocean and took a deep breath of fresh air. Ah! Humming to myself, Maxie looked pleased to be on the water again. Or to himself. Ah, nothing beats the wind and the waves. You know, I was born in the Ryukyu Islands, where you needed a boat to get anywhere, but the sea's always a joy, no matter where you sail. I love the sea, too. It's where I found Timmy. See, you get it. My father was a tradesman hired by the government to operate a merchant ship, so I grew up with a deck under my feet. Being on land doesn't feel right. Let's see. I kind of want to ask about what's up with your fighting style, my dude. Because it's super weird. Some of the fancy stuff I invented myself, but most of the moves are from an old Ryukyu style. My father taught me when I was a lad. A martial artist who booked passage on my father's ship once showed me a few things too. He used the same weapon as me, but he was way better. Made me realize my world was still so small. Well, yeah, your world is a boat, sir. The winds have changed and the sky's looking nasty. The sea's gonna get rough. Yeah, those clouds mean trouble. We're gonna have to weather it. Get ready for a wild ride. Normally I'd play it safe, but we're short on time. In for a penny, in for a pound, I say. Ack, 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 ack. Money. Well, I don't have enough money for that. So I'll just be doing this then. Alright, yeah. I think I can do this. What are we gonna do, brother? Ain't got the materials to fix the ship. Brother, some merchants are being attacked on the other side of the hill. Gotta be bandits. What? We've gotta do something. Jack and Timmy, help us out. By that you mean I will be doing the fighting? Yep, yeah, he's Mr. Krabs. You're out of luck, Kong Wong. This is as far as you go. Yes, you're one of Lin Pei's stooges. You need a better disguise. Your weapon and stance betray you. It doesn't matter. You're still going to die. Gormless brat, you think you can beat me? An old man? Hold it. Oh. Good timing. This fiend wants defenseless old me dead. Please help. I'm so old. Leave it to me, old man. You stand back. You have no idea who you face, stranger. Prepare to die to me, generic bad guy number 86.
Battle 1. Fight!
Yeah. Gotcha.
Battle 2. Fight!
I love the little ahaha with the taunt. Death. Generic baddie number 69420. Yep. You really got me out of a tight spot there. Such skill. Maxie, my friend, I owe you and your companion my life. But mostly your companion. Also, is that a fish? Do I know you? No, but I know you. I'm something of a dealer in information. I introduce people to mercenaries and bodyguards, so I keep my ears open for tales of capable fighters. Rumors of you and your crew's exploits, Maxie, are 10 a penny. Right, I think I'm gonna regret helping this guy. He's kinda creeping me out. Oh fuck, he has cocaine? I mean, probably. Well, if he's like if he's from China, it's probably opium, and you don't want any of that. At least in this time. Is that ship yours? Yes. Oh ho ho, as thanks for your help, allow me to lend you my services. Free of charge. The calculating look in the merchant's eyes was a little disconcerting, but there was no reason to turn him down. But you do? I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Treat yourself to... Actually, don't treat yourself to opium. My ship ran aground in the storm yesterday, so I'd appreciate a little help with the repairs. Yes, consider me at your service, however. Yeah, people want you dead. Don't worry, we'll keep an eye on you. In which case, please escort me to the town near here. It's not far. Oh ho ho. Well, we've got to watch the ship and get started on repairs. I wonder who they'll send to watch this old, suspicious man. Hey, Jack and Timmy, do me a favor and go with him. If any more bad guys show up, you know what to do. Keep going and you should get to Yangguang before long. Yangguang before long. Do-do-do. I wanted to get to Yangguang as quickly as possible, and Maxie said the repairs to the ship would keep him from moving for some time, so I agreed to accompany Kong Wang. So we're, accompanying, Kong Wang to Yangguang before long. Got it. Yes, you look like the strong sort. I'm grateful for your assistance. Why is that fish breathing so heavily? Okay, watch yourself out there, and next time we meet, I swear I'll show you how fun sailing can be. In the meantime, stay savvy and say hello to Hauron for me. Hey, we got reward money! It's buying stuff time. Please give me a better weapon. I can't afford the better weapon. You know what? I'm just gonna do another mission. And... can I fight here? Capture the pepper thieves! I can do that! The reward's only 180, but shouldn't be too bad. Thieves have been stealing black pepper. Quietly, footsteps. Time to fight. Give me money so I can stab better.
Battle 1. Fight! Too slow!
Stop being so fast. It's annoying. Get over here. Eh. You stop that. There we go.
Battle 2. Fight!
Stop moving around. It's making it hard to kill you. When in doubt, go for the kicks. Just for that, you get barrel rolled to death. Deliver the thieves to the farm's owner. They were laborers who worked there. The owner was pleased. Spice. We now have pepper. Yep, now we can snort pepper. The old man in the map. Yeah. I was strolling along the harbor, gazing out at the peaceful sea, when I heard quarreling coming from one of the piers. Old man, give me the map already. You should not be so eager for death. Shut up already, unless you want me to take that map off your corpse. I searched for the source of the shouting and saw a large, burly man threatening an elderly gentleman, who's also very burly. It seemed that the burly man had noticed me, and he turned to glare in my direction. Who are you? You looking for the treasure too, huh? Please, young one, move along. You shouldn't get involved with this man, or me. The elderly gentleman seemed surprisingly calm, but I couldn't let this ruffian threaten a defenseless old man. I readied my weapon. Oh, thank you. I think my inflection is really improving.
Battle 1. Fight!
No, only I do the kicks around here, sir. No. I do love how many attacks in this style are just hurling your body at the opponent and hoping for the best. But isn't that what all fighting is? No, sir. See? Hurl your body at the opponent, hope for the best. And that was the best.
Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah. No, I'm just a little guy. It's illegal to hit me. I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday. I'm just a little guy. Just for that, I'm gonna roundhouse kick you into oblivion, sir. I'm gonna roundhouse kick you into the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Gotcha. How are you not dead yet? Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Yay, I win. Damn you, I'll remember this. You hear me? You'll get what's coming to you. The man fled into town, cursing me as he went. Thank you, young one. I tend to get harassed by scoundrels like him quite often because of... Well, you weren't interested in that. Normally I let the scream and shout that turned the tables on them if they grow violent. I asked the old man why people were after him. A long time ago, my friends and I braved an ancient ruin in search of fabulous treasures. The price I paid for my courage was my leg and the lives of all my friends. The curse of that horrible place took them all. Even though I escaped with my life, the curse hounds me still. Often greedy fools come to me and demand the map in the hopes that they can claim the ruin's riches. The pained grimace on the man's face spoke of the horrors he had seen. I know better than anyone the terrible fate that awaits all who go to that accursed place. I would never wish it upon anyone, even men like the one you just chased off. However, The old man studied me thoughtfully. Exhaustion and pain were etched into the lines of his face, but a fierce resolve burned in the depths of his eyes. It is time. He reached into his coat and withdrew an old, ragged parchment. He held it out, offering it to me. Take it. We've only just met, but my adventurer's instinct is telling me that you are the one destined to have it. Of course, I can't guarantee you'll survive, or even if the tales of treasure are true. However, I'm tired, so very tired. I want to see this in the hands of one strong enough to bear it and forget everything that happened, and the fact that you're wearing a maid dress and have a fish on your shoulder gives me just the utmost confidence in you. With that, the old man turned and slowly staggered off toward the end of the pier and into the water. A cursed ruin and a hidden treasure? It all sounded so impossible. Still, something told me that I must pursue this mystery wherever it led me.
Your soul surges in your body.
Hey, good for me. Now I can finally, do the thing. Buy the stuff. Yes. Give me better weapons, please. Let's see. Lizard parasol. Ooh. Let's see. Yep. All right. I just realized something. So you know how Timmy has a cool hat? I want one too. I also want a cool hat. I mean, this one has the good floppy physics, which I appreciate. I could be the Pope. Yeehaw. Could be a nun. This is a helmet that just makes it so you can't see anything. Yeah, now I match my cool fish. Let's see, I also want to put on pants. Hello, I would like some pants, please. Yeah, that'll work. Hey, I can still put these on, that's cool. Made? Yep. I also do just really like this hat. You know what? Maybe I'll treat myself to a really cool hat. I think I've earned it. Yeah, I've earned this hat. I think it goes really well with my championship belt. I'll just have to make it equally ostentatious. Yeah. Yeah. Cool hat, cool hat. Oh, thank you. You think my hat is sick? I agree. It's a very cool hat. I've earned this hat through all of my toil, doing all of Maxie's work. Yeah, that'll do. So fancy. That makes it kind of like it's an extension of the hair. I like it. Hello, welcome to the big hair arc. Alright. Send that hat to quarantine because of how sick it is? I know! This hat is going to start an epidemic because it's just beautiful. Alright, where can I go? Is there a fight to be had here? You do not have enough funds, I see. Oh, nope. You know what, maybe I'll just continue on with the mission. A new traveling companion? Not much further now. My shop is just over there. By shop, I mean, well, it's more of a tavern than anything. As I mentioned, I'm what you'd call a middleman. I connect people who want something done with the people who can do it. You could say my merchandise is people. Oh, unrelated, but that's a cool hat you have. Sure would be a shame if something were to happen to you. It was safe to say I didn't trust him. I bet he wanted to appraise potential merchandise when he asked for a bodyguard. It may not be a palace, but make yourself at home. Eastern swordsman. Hey, old man! What do we have here? New blood? Indeed, and quite skilled. Yes. Perhaps even more so than you, Mitsurugi. Oh, is that so? This guy, the face he's making right now, it's that one meme of the cat with, like, the wide face. You probably know the picture. It's the cat that's like, I'm doing the face. I have to get better facial tracking so you can see, so that I can just visually describe memes. Hello there, stranger. My name is Heishiro Mitsurugi, and I'm feeling bored. How about a friendly match? I mean, yeah, whenever I get bored, I tend to just, like... Well, if my boyfriend is here, I'll just start chewing on him and be like, you wanna fight? And he'll be like, no. Why? Otherwise, I just draw. My sword? Ha! You let your guard down. Slithering like a little snake. I look and sound like a bloodborne enemy.
Battle 2. Fight.
Stop being good at fighting. Gotcha. Do, 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 do. There we go.
Battle 3. Fight. Ready?
Can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, it got me. I'm aware. Gotcha. It's the power of the cool hat. Not bad. We'll get along just fine. Yes, you really are skilled, aren't you? Mitsurugi here is my best warrior, and that's no lie. None of the fighters here are a match for me, so it was invigorating to spar with someone of your caliber, soul caliber, for a change. Jack and Timmy here has some business in Yangguang. Yangguang, what a coincidence. So do I. I've saved enough coin here to continue, so I was thinking of catching a boat there to Japan. What good fortune. Let's head to Yangguang together. Always better to have some company on the road. Yes, It will be a shame to lose you, Mitsurugi. I'm going to have to rethink my plans for world domination. Thanks for all your help, Jack and Timmy. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Yeah, don't forget your promise. Of course, a merchant's word is his honor. Oh ho ho ho. Yay, money! Oh, it's a new year! It is now 1585. Alright, do I have enough gold to do that quest now? Because I'm curious. Alright. Oh, slippery stage. I was gathering information by the docks when I noticed a sailor staring at the mouth of the harbor, a perturbed look on his face. That merchant ship is in real trouble. I shifted my attention to the harbor, where I saw a European merchant ship on a collision course with a small galley. I asked the sailor why the galley wasn't taking evasive maneuvers. The pilot on that merchant ship is probably in cahoots with the crew of the galley. Truth is, the galley is a pirate ship. Oh, would you look at that? They crashed. What a shame. Both the merchant ship and the galley, despite being heavily damaged by the impact, managed to make it to the docks without sinking. A young European man stepped off the merchant ship and was quickly surrounded by a group of brawny men. That was disrespectful of you guys. Though I guess we crashed into each other, so we're both at fault. Come to think of it, where is my pilot? Oh, I get it now. He's one of your buddies. He made sure our ships ran into each other. What the hell did you just say? How dare you accuse us of something like that? Oh my, it looks like I'm in a real pickle, doesn't it? Let's see. The young merchant surveyed his surroundings before fixing his gaze on me. Hey, you there, would you mind giving me a hand? I'm just a young adolescent merchant. The pirates turned angry faces in my direction. So you're on this guy's side, huh? You're both dead meat. Sir, you look like a carrot.
Fight! It's time.
Slippery stage. Slip sliding along. Neither of us can hit each other. At least I won. I just tackled him into the water. Oh, that was quick. Hello? That's what you get. Ah!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
I mean, that was worth it just to see that guy go flying off the side. The stage is slippery, I know. Sir, in another dimension, you are in— Ah! No!
The soul of a warrior
Well, that one was my
now lays
fault.
here to rest.
Gah! Nice. And I didn't drown this time.
Fight!
Come on and slam. Majestic. I'm glad that others can laugh at my misfortune with me. No, no, stay on the stage. There we go. And I only flew off the stage twice. Oh my, you're quite strong, aren't you? Thanks for the help. My name's Thomas. I'm a merchant from the Netherlands who's scouring the world for hitherto unseen treasures. The Netherlands, a rising power whose ships can be seen all across the seven seas. As you can see, my prized vessel isn't fit to sail in its current state. I'm in no position to pay for the repairs. Would you be able to help me out? Of course, I'll reward you later and make the investment worthwhile. What do you say? The young man had a cheerful haughtiness to him, and he was brimming with a strange yet enticing charm. Give him 500. I trust you with my life, young man. Thank you kindly, friend. I'll head straight to a notary and get them to issue a promissory note right away. He didn't seem like an untrustworthy fellow, so I told him there was no need for a promissory note. What? No, get the note. After a brief friendly conversation, we parted ways. I'm well known for being a man of my word, so rest assured that you'll see a nice return on your investment. The reward money is 0 because we lost money. Alright, I'm gonna do the next chapter. The Samurai's Way. Across the seas to the east is an island country named Japan. Mitsurugi is what they call a samurai from those parts. I left my homeland to search for a legendary sword called Soul Edge. I'm a warrior sworn to the sword. I wanted Soul Edge to help prove that a blade can be stronger than any Tanagashima. However I ever found it, but a dog chasing his tail has more luck than I. Ask about that. That's our name for rifles in Japan. Even the lowliest of soldiers can become a force to reckon with if they have one of them. But the weapon isn't what makes a warrior a warrior. When I return home, I hope to prove this. I shall abandon my search and consider my journey valuable training. Many strong warriors exist throughout the world. If I had stayed in Japan, I would never have known this. But I don't know if ships have been sailing from Yangguang. The old man says something peculiar is going on over there, but he's not especially trustworthy. So, why do you wish to head there? I told him the commotion in Yangguang was probably caused by the appearance of an astral fissure, and I sought the power of the fissures. Astral fishies? Never heard of them. Is that thing on your shoulder? Still, the direction we head in is the same, so I shall join you. You have nothing to fear with me near. Mitsurugi gave a hearty laugh. The road ahead was long, and we were going to have to camp on the way. His company was welcome. Ooh, a thing. Hey, wake up! You were screaming in your sleep. It was noisy, so I kicked you until you woke up. Everything okay? I explained to him that if I didn't absorb power from astral fissures, I would die. Honestly, your whole tale is hard to swallow, but I can tell something's got you jumpy at least. Very well. Tomorrow, we hasten our pace. It had been longer than I realized since I had last absorbed the power of an astral fissure. I needed to get to one quickly. With a growing sense of urgency, I continued my journey. I'm pretty sure one of the missions on the islands over there is where you get to, like, fight demons. I'll do that eventually, but right now... We stopped off at a village along our way, hoping to find some information on Yangguang and gather supplies. Tavern keeper. Welcome, welcome! You do not look well at all, Jack and Timmy. Eat heartily. Get some fire in your belly. Who knows what awaits us on the road ahead? A true warrior must be fully prepared to fight at all times. So in other words, I won't complain if you want to order a feast. Ooh, I'm the tavern keeper. We intend to go to Yangguang, but we heard things are rough there. Do you know anything? If only the fissure didn't have to be astral. I know, it's so specific. Like, what happens when we run out? At the mention of Yangguang, the shopkeeper's smile slipped. I hear that things there are quite bad. A number of people were attacked, and when they caught the culprit, it turned out to be one of the townspeople gone mad. Soon, more and more people began acting strangely. The killings resumed, and the bodies began to pile up. That was when the panic started. You wouldn't think it now, but it used to be the most prosperous town in the area. Some of its residents have even fled here to our tiny hamlet. It was worse than I had expected. Was the astral fissure responsible? My fear for Howron's safety grew steadily stronger. I tried to reassure myself that he was capable of looking after himself. I hear the area around Yangguang is teeming with mad townsfolk who butcher anyone they can find. I say this for your own safety. Turn back. Your concern is appreciated, but not heeded. My friend here has no intention of turning tail, isn't that right? I nodded to the grinning Mitsurugi, but unease swelled in my stomach. The sharp pains in my head showed no signs of letting up either. She has come, just as I expected. Aye, it's you! Welcome, guy who escaped from another game. Because of the astral fissure, I assume. How should we respond? It is too soon to act. Stay your hand. She may be Aswell's creature, and you say we should merely stand by? You disapprove of my decision? Tracking Aswell is our priority. Besides, she seems to be headed to Yangguang. We can assess the threat there. Understood. Very well. Alright, murderer. Are you okay? You look terrible. Well, Yangguang isn't much further. We can rest when we get there. Hmm? What's that? No, don't. That is a great pun. Woman, shush. You should stand aside. As well. Ba-boom. I love it. Town person. Hell. A man was running towards us from the direction of the town. He seemed to be terrified. He's gonna kill me. Help. I don't want to die. A dark figure appeared behind the man, moving with preternatural speed. In the blink of an eye, the figure mercilessly struck down the defenseless man. Yarg. When the dark figure noticed us, waves of fury and bloodlust sent a sickening chill down my spine. Without hesitation, I readied my weapon. Oh no, it's our friend! And that's when I realized it was Howron. Something was very wrong. His eyes glowed like embers, and his face was twisted into a menacing snarl. Blood covered his tattered clothes, barely concealing bulging muscles, which looked like more like those of a monster than a well-trained fighter. There was no trace of Howron's calm demeanor and ready smile, but it was, without a doubt, him. That's hot. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather not have to kill my buddy. But at least he's gonna die looking good. Are you? His voice was a bestial growl. Oh, I got that wrong. A mad grin broke across his face as he licked the blood from his weapon. Hey, he's the knife pervert! Well, he doesn't have a knife, he just has a big old, like... Wait, he has a big old staff, so, like, what is he doing? Does he just have to, like, choose a spot? Or... He stared at me for a long moment, then turned and ran towards Yangguang. So that's one of these mad townsfolk, huh? Vicious. The man Howron murdered lay still before me. I couldn't believe what I'd just seen. What's wrong? I mean murder. Still in shock, I explained everything to Mitsurugi. I see. As a friend, you wish to help him, right? That may not be possible. I've fought many a warrior in my time, so I can tell. He gloried in that kill. If he's that far gone, I doubt we'll be able to reason with him. He might be beyond our help. Oh, did you get auto-modded? Let me check. Shaft. Alright, I'll allow it. I have now, permitted the term pervert, question mark. Good for me. Alright. Let's go. His shaft like staff, yes. What happened to Howron? I thought back to what Zesselamel had told me. Many malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it or turn them into a malfested. It was likely that Howron had been transformed into a malfested by the astral fissure in Yangwang. And of course, we say nothing, because our cool hat speaks for us. While I stood there lost in thought, a young man appeared and approached us. Man resembling Howron. I wonder who his brother could be. Excuse me, do you know my brother by any chance? He must have been talking about Howron. Looking closer, I saw that the young man had the look of a martial artist to him. My name is Hao Yu. That murderer, Howron, he's my brother. Hao Yu knelt down next to the corpse of the man from town. He's become something terrible. A wrestler. After a silent prayer, Hao Yu slowly stood up. Yangwang is fraught with danger. Come with me. I tried, but I could not stop Howron, so I have a favor I need to ask of you. Judging by his stride, Hao Yu was injured. Nevertheless, he appeared filled with determination. Do 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 do. Yeah, he's joining the WWE. I mean, there were a lot of characters just saying, like, brother before. Maybe they're recruiting. Please forgive me for interrupting your journey. I asked him what happened to Howron. After my brother returned from his journey, how can I explain it? It all began when he volunteered to inspect an unusual rift that had appeared. Apparently, he'd seen something similar on his travels. That was where everything started to go wrong. He also wouldn't stop talking about a weird shoulderfish with dead eyes. With each passing day, my brother began acting stranger and stranger. He started to speak crudely and grew needlessly violent. Then one day, he just left. Wasn't Colonel Sanders enough, though, back in 2K18? I mean, yeah. I want to see any Soul Calibur character versus Colonel Sanders. I mean, this series has had some, like, insane, like, guest characters. Like, the ones in this game are 2B from Nier Automata, Geralt of Rivia, and then a ton of characters from just different, like, fighting games. I think there's one from, let's see, is it Tekken or Samurai something? I don't know. Other series guests include Link and Darth Vader, also Kratos. This wasn't WWE 2K18. Yep, but I would not I would not put it past this game to just be like, we want Colonel Sanders. Soul Calibur, give us Colonel Sanders. WWE already did it, and now we want Colonel Sanders in this game. We trained together all the time, but I was too scared to do anything at first. They literally had Colonel Sanders to promote the game and as DLC. Hey, he shouldn't be DLC if he's promoting the game. I also, like, if you have to buy Colonel Sanders DLC, I want it to also come with, like, a KFC gift card or voucher or something. After that, well, you saw it for yourself. He became a monster! Soon, many others became like Hauron, and they began slaughtering each other. However, none could match my brother's martial prowess. I never thought I'd see his training used for such evil. For a short while, we all fell silent. Then Hao Yu looked at me, his eyes filled with determination. I practically worshipped my brother. He was always so kind, noble, strong. Also, you could have Colonel Sanders in the game through character creation. Oh ho ho. I mean, you're right. He would help anybody who needed it without hesitation. That's why I wish to stop him now. I beg you, kill him. End his suffering. Hao Yu's injury was no doubt affecting his ability to fight, but his will remained strong. Can he be saved? I searched hard for another way, be it through medicine, magic, anything, but every road led to failure, and nothing I could do helped. None in Yangguang who suffered the same fate as my brother could be brought back either. Hao Yu's expression was filled with pain, but his grim acceptance of the situation only served to emphasize the strength of his resolve. There may still be a way. In Lingshangsu, where my brother and I studied, people spoke of a legendary old man who may know how to resist this evil. Yes, it's the obligatory fighting game, Legendary Old Man. But the stories about him were always vague, and besides, it would take many a day simply to reach the temple. You sure you want me to kill him? None of this is easy for me. However, if nothing is done, Yangguang will become a ghost town, and my brother's sins are already too many, which is why I want you to make him into a ghost. If he were in my position, he'd do the same thing. Hao Yu's voice trembled slightly when he spoke. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It must be faint for an acquaintance of my brother to show up during these dark times. For eyes so young, they seemed filled with exceptional resolve. I knew that I, too, would have to prepare myself for what lay ahead. Decisions. Let's see. Now, gotta decide what to do. You have reduced health and your opponent has increased attack power. What does black pepper do? Auto grapple break 45%. I mean, yeah, I got a good amount of black pepper, might as well. Let's see. How you? I don't want to lose my bro, but I write sins, not tragedies. Exactly. I chimed in with a, hey, will you please kill my brother before he murders the entire town. It's much better to outsource these kinds of things to a bunny with a fish on their shoulder. Wah! Timmy! Anyway. Here, this is where my brother and I used to train. The forest was eerily quiet. However, I could feel unfriendly eyes following our every move. Rawr, you came! Hauron stepped out from the shadows. Draw your weapon. I thirst for blood. Hauron breathed erratically like a possessed beast, and his eyes were filled with an insatiable bloodlust. He was ready to attack at any moment. Hauron! Stop all of this already, please. You're clipping. Oh no! Oh well, I guess my my impromptu singing will be immortalized for the ages. Anyway, back to how you here. Howron, stop all of this already, please. How you? Give it up. You cannot stop me. I was both shocked and sad to see that Howron had what he became. I asked him how a warrior like him could lose control like this, and he froze. He's got a 404 going on. I may have looked like a decent human being, but I invested in crypto. But I always knew that was not so. A dark shadow dwelled in my heart. I wanted to become like this, to crave the sight of blood, to know the ecstasy of tearing into flesh. These were the ravings of a madman. I trained my body and mind to keep the darkness within from escaping. But the stronger I became, the stronger the conflict within me grew. Why did I seek strength? Why? Why? I knew why. Howron steadied his weapon, then let out a terrifying howl. Awoo! Awoo, it's me, Howron. Ooh, sure would be a shame if I, broke your ankles. Do you think yourself a true warrior? Then prove it. Show me the darkness that lurks inside you.
Battle 1. Fight!
Cat! Sir. Mean. I always wondered how that attack works. Like, does the hand spin around inside of it? I'm just gonna slap you. I slap you. I slap you. I slap you. Ah! My ankles! No, it was my ankles that got broken. Thank you. Yeah, got him.
Final battle. Fight!
Two weird growl creatures enter. One leaves. No, no, stop it. Stop. I could do this all day. That. Ah! I was so close.
Soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
At least Timmy didn't fall off.
Battle 1. Fight!
How Ron seriously plans his next move as he circles his opponent. Me, Jojo poses menacingly. Yep. That's how I roll. Gotcha. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Can you say the same?
Final battle. Fight.
No. Da! Ah! What? You can't overwrite mine. No, I was supposed to kill. Not you. Just for that, I slap you. I slap you. I slap you. Ah. Yeah, I deserve that.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. Battle 1. Fight.
I'm gonna flip you like a pancake.
Fight.
Nope, can't get me. Can't get me. Hey, I was guarding. Ah. Killed him with the pelvic thrust the first round. Yep. The Valdo fighting style is very pelvic heavy. There we go. Pelvis, 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 pelvis. Stop! Ah! No! My dress!
Now lays here to rest.
Pelvis wrestling. Yeah. I'm gonna abandon the mission for now. It's not what I want to do. I'm going to change around my maid dress. Because I deserve it. You know what? After all the times I've lost, I don't think I deserve this championship belt anymore. Because it turns out I'm not the champion. Therefore, I now just have my little dress. At least I have you, cool hat. I have to re-earn my championship belt. Alright, and I think I'm gonna do a few of like the side missions before I go back and maybe die again. Who knows? Arrived at destination. Oh, more ooh, skeleton swordsman. Yes. Defeat all opponents within the time limit. The map the old man had entrusted to me pointed to a forest, deep inside of which were the cursed ruins where a treasure hid. By the time I arrived at the forest's edge, though, the day had already grown dark. As soon as I entered the forest, I felt like I was being watched. That feeling only grew as I followed the map towards the ruins. Suddenly, my watchers revealed themselves. I held my lantern up and countless skeletons came into view, shuffling their way towards me through the trees. Some of them looked ancient, while others seemed quite fresh. I sensed a familiar evil emanating from the shambling corpses. This must be the curse the old man had mentioned. With every moment that passed, more skeletons gathered around me. I needed to destroy them before I was completely surrounded. Welcome to skeleton combat.
Fight!
Yeah. Gotcha. Listen, skeletal swordsman, I like all your situations that you guys have got going on, but I'm gonna need you to perish. Oh no, it's got Cervantes fighting style, not the gun skeleton. It has a gun! That's not fair! Gotcha. How long I've fought, I couldn't say. Actually, it was, less than 90 seconds. When the last skeleton fell, the sky was already glowing with the light of dawn. Blinking, I realized the ruins I sought were before me. Exhausted, I dragged myself forward, following a flight of stairs downward into the earth. The stairs led down into a vast chamber. I cast my light around the room, revealing a terrifying mural covering the entirety of one massive wall. The mural showed a figure standing proudly atop a mountain of corpses, holding a massive axe with a single eye embedded in it. Countless bizarre symbols were carved elsewhere, each of them emanating the same dark energy the skeletons above had. An altar loomed in the center of the chamber, surrounded by ancient vases. I tried lifting one and found it to be extremely heavy. Oh, but you could just beat up skeletons, huh? I broke open the vase's seal to find it stuffed to the brim with jewels and gold. So many who had come seeking this vast portion had paid for it with their lives. The old man had made it out alive, but he was forever changed. I began to feel the malevolent weight of this place press upon me. Thinking of the army of the dead in this disturbing mural, I now knew why the old man had said he wanted to forget it all. Okay, but do we get to keep the treasure? What do you mean it's only 360? Oh, and we got Imperious Heliodor. What's over here? In search of strength. I am in search of strength. Arrived at destination. Ooh, and I can do 2 missions here. Capture the cinnamon thieves. Yes, please. I get 3 high-quality cinnamon. Yes. Doo -doo. Time to die. There had been irregular thefts from a cinnamon farm, and the manager asked me to stop them, see? I waited in hiding near a storehouse for processed cinnamon. After a while, a group of people arrived. I moved to stop them from entering, and the band of ruffians fell upon me. Oh no. Now this guy looks like a WWE wrestler. His name would probably be like Brian the Mustache Jones or something. You came to the wrong forest. Yeah! Oh no, not another hula hoop. I hate the hula hoops. Oh boy, I kicked her into another personality. I hate hula hoops! I captured the thieves and took them to the manager. They were youths from a neighboring village. Excuse me, youths? 2 of those men were easily in their 40s. The manager was pleased with my service and provided me with a wealth of expensive spices.
Your soul surges in your body.
Nice. We got some high quality cinnamon. In search of strength. Award the opponent awaited me at the end of my journey. With our pride as warriors at stake, we began our battle. Alright, time to fight. It is nice to be on a stage that isn't just nondescript woods at night. Hey, aren't you literally the lady who was, like, talking to that lady who sounded like, Shaggy? I mean, granted, I made her sound like Shaggy. That wasn't a game decision. Gotcha. Alright, I killed them. Give me money. Thank you. Of course we got something that isn't the weapon that this character uses. Alright, now I'm gonna see if I can beat him. What does that cinnamon do? Nullify counter 50%. Alright. Just try and counter me. Ravings of a Madman, yada yada yada. How Ron's joining the WWE. He's gonna fight Mullet Man from before.
Battle 1. Fight.
I just got back from my Getting Stronger anime arc, Howron. Stay away! Stay away! Stay away! Don't mind me as I waddle away seductively. Yes!
Battle 2. Fight.
Yes! My anime training arc paid off. Howron lay on the floor, defeated. My head throbbed and the world spun. I wasn't sure if it was because of the adrenaline or the influence of the astral chaos. I had to decide what to do about Howron. I'm gonna show mercy. You don't get to die before I get to slap you in the face while you're lucid. With a sharp rap to the head, I knocked Howron out. Howron! Despite everything, I couldn't bring myself to kill him. Jack and Timmy, you promised you'd kill my brother. As long as there was hope, I had to try to save him. Carrying the unconscious Howron, we made our way to Hao Yu's retreat. Nice! And now I think we also get access to the shop.
Your soul resonates with the light.
Aww. Disappointing. We have to fight again? The road to Lingshang Su is long. We should prepare well. This fool could go wild again at any moment. Perhaps we should tie him up. Hao Yu helped me prepare for the journey ahead. Even Mitsurugi did his part. Cut to Mitsurugi just like hog-tying poor Howron. I left the retreat to find horses. My head throbbing with pain, I thought about Yongguang. Heading to Lingshang Su meant giving up on the astral fissure. Suddenly, I heard a voice behind me. Hello, it's me again. What do you intend to do with the outsider? A man dressed in black was within striking distance. I hadn't even noticed him approach. Who are you? That is not for you to know. I think it is. Let's make a deal. I have medicine that will temporarily suppress the evil gnawing at the heart of this outsider. It is yours, if you agree to meet me at a place of my choosing after you finish your task. Ooh, are you asking me and Timmy out on a date? Yes, I agree. Very good. However, I must warn you that if you renege, the price you pay will be great indeed. I hate getting ghosted. We will be watching you. You're part of the polycule now. When you have done what you must do, head west to Croraina. You'll find a ruined castle. What you seek lies there. Oh, and come alone. Gasp. Do you not understand that you are but one of many who seek it? Make haste. With those final words, the man simply vanished. What, just like poof? Mercenaries. These guys. Alright, hey! Thomas is back! First things first. Can I get... Yes, I can! Cat claws! Gimme! And I'm just gonna switch. I don't have enough money. Guess I'll just have to do this one. My stomach is grumbling, so I'm gonna need to get food soon. But for now, I want to see what our boy Thomas is up to. Back in Yongguang, it seemed as though life was beginning to return to normal. The people were finally starting to recover from the tragedy. Who are you? Huh? What are you doing? I heard voices coming from an alleyway up ahead. It sounded like trouble. A man dressed like a merchant came running out moments later. His slight form and hesitant gait made it clear he was not the source of any violence. Man in merchant's garb. Oh, thank goodness, a warrior. Please save me. The merchant moved to cower behind me just as a masked man stepped out of the alley. I found a weapon pointed at me. Hand him over or you'll regret it.
Battle 1. Fight! Ready?
I like the cat claws. Gotcha.
Battle 2. Fight! Ready?
No! I'm Nikki. Eh. How dare you, sir? I win. Ah, I owe you a great debt. Please let me make it up to you somehow with money. The man introduced himself as Zhihan and led me to a tea house by a waterway. My family's business is in connecting mercenaries with clients. We also help find people bodyguards and the like. A winner is you. That is correct. To cut to the chase, we're not exactly legitimate, so we operate a front to keep our more lucrative business out of sight. And just so you know, we're called the Five Rings. We run this city, or at least we used to. Zhihan sighed and sipped at his tea. In our line of work, violence is only natural, right? Well, our syndicate is accustomed to dealing with it, and pretty good at dishing it out, too. But recently, my father Kong Wong disappeared. Oh. Kong Wong, a name I was familiar with. As you can probably guess by looking at me, I'm not one for fighting, so I don't command the respect that my father did. Since he went missing, my men have been deserting in droves. It seems like Zhihan would never stop complaining, so I interrupted by asking about the masked man. Oh, he's one of the Silver Tigers. That's Lin Pei's gang. They run the town a few days' journey from here, and they have a real grudge against my father. They'll take any chance they can get to cause trouble. You ran the city before the MCU came along. Yep, the MCU is, my claw's ugly. I'll figure out a better one eventually. I know they've still got plenty of tricks in store for us, but I'm glad you were there to foil them today. Thanks again. Zhihan smiled at me. He certainly didn't act like the heir of a powerful crime family. I couldn't help but feel worried about him. I felt a connection between us, at least because of Kong Wong, and decided to check up on him again if the opportunity presented itself. Oh, with their 10 rings, I meant? Yeah. Should have picked up on that. Oh well. And he just gave us tea. Oh, the terrorist group in Iron Man 1, and then the focus of the Shang-Chi movie. Huh. I did not know about that. Well, now we know the origin. "10 is better than 5. Yeah. Also, is it just me, or is the little health bar extending onto my character's little thing? Get out of there. It's trying to intrude. Yes, I would like to exit the current mode. Alright, I need to go eat. But first, I want to find somebody to raid. I should also switch back to my office. I'm sorry that this was a shorter stream today. I'm currently dog sitting, but I'll try to sneak in a little gaming when I can. And let me just check in and see who's online. Do, 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 do. Hey, I see who's live. Alright, I'm sending people over to Edgy Gamer Gal. Let me just... Alright, all two of you, it is time to raid. Alright. Alright, I'm pretty sure the other viewer is Kai, who's just lurking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send it over. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you soon.